age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers, and man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Hi, I'm Lenny with Bull in a China Shop. Welcome to our Dark Souls Let's Play. Now, as you guys can probably see, it's not exactly starting equipment here. This is a New Game Plus playthrough because, as I've been told numerous times in the past, you're not really playing, I was about to say Bloodborne, you're not really playing Dark Souls until you're playing New Game Plus, so that's what we're going with. As you guys can probably see, I've got a Black Knight set, I've got the shield, the greatsword, and the armor. They are mostly upgraded. I'm pretty sure they're all fully upgraded. Just give me a second here to check through the actual equipment log. Not sure if this will be too interesting for most of you, but yeah, Silver Knight stuff. Yeah, so we got +5 on the helm, armor, gauntlets, leggings. I didn't bother upgrading that. We got the Civil of Avarice and all that good stuff. And I'm pretty sure, in fact, I'm 100% sure that our sword has been upgraded to be at... Where are we? There we are, at +5 as well. So it's a pretty fucking, you know, I'm a pretty solid guy at this point. Now then, moving through here, guys. I'm not really going to bother looking at most of these, because like I said, it is a New Game Plus playthrough. Good to know those things are still weak as fuck. That guy will come back and murder later on. I love the fucking bounce physics on these guys. Just walk through it, fuck yeah. I'm going to murder you for no apparent reason. There we go. As you guys can probably see, we got a lot of souls in the corner. Not like, you know, a fuck ton or anything, but there is a fair bit. Look at a nice shield there. Never did work out how to parry particularly well, but all in all, I like to think it's a good day. Give me a second here. I don't want to play around with my settings for just a second. I originally played this with a friend of mine. We were... I hope that doesn't happen too often. Shit, can I even change that? Brightness, there it is. The dragon is invisible. That's as high as it goes. Wow, okay. Might have changed my TV setting then. I know it wasn't, this dark when I first went through it. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna run through here, and go up here. As for how long this video is gonna go for, considering it is a run of something I already know how to do, we'll probably stop just after we get to Filing Shrine, which is actually coming up relatively soon. For those of you who haven't played Dark Souls before, this is our first bonfire. Actually, give me a second here. I'm just not sure how loud that sound's going to be in the recording, so I want to take it down a little bit. Anyways, this is our first bonfire. We're going to... These are basically your lifelines. Rest at these motherfuckers to get your health back and grab more Estus. Estus is very important. It's basically your health potions. Now, you guys can probably hear, if you listen closely, there's something stumbling around inside. And that's one of the things I really do like about Dark Souls. It really immerses you in the world. The background sounds and things can give you hints of what's coming up. Now, if we were playing it for the first time, when we walked in here, I'll see if we can see him. Yeah, there should be a demon that jumps down from that giant opening over there. We would run towards that door that you can see that I'm kind of getting the camera at. But we're not going to. We're just going to fight this guy head on. We've got the equipment for it, so we might as well. There we go. Hey, you great cunt. Shit. He does have more power than I remember him having. Feels like this is Dark Souls telling me get in the fucking program, mate. We are not playing Grandmother's Footsteps, motherfucker. Considering how jumpy that just got there, I'm starting to consider playing Capture Card. Fuck. Glad my light attack still do. Oh shit! Fuck you, Asylum Demon, and the horse you rode in on. Go, die! Yes, gotcha, you fat cunt. Whew. That was a lot easier than I remember it being. Humanity. I'm not sure if I just screwed myself over or not, to be honest with you. Amazing trap ahead. He's not kidding. You can... Yeah, the demon walking around down there. If you ever come back here, it'll break the floor open and you drop into it. Where are you, fool? Yeah, it's locked. I was hoping that would just give me the key and I could sort of veto the next part of this, but hey, whatever. Just la-di-da-di-da. Well, I suppose we haven't met Oscar yet. It is nice to meet Oscar. Bonfire. You know, I never did come back and find out if that bonfire stays there. I don't see why it wouldn't, but, you know. Get your shield. I've got a shield, motherfucker. It's a pretty fucking sweet shield, actually. I actually did. I think the shield's the one thing I didn't get a chance to upgrade. Yeah, I didn't upgrade it. Mostly because I got it from a friend of mine who traded me the weapon in exchange for giving him some items. So that his early game on his new character would be a bit easier. I seriously wonder what's going to happen when I get back to that demon's room, though, because you are not supposed to kill it the first time. I'm sure there are some people who have just taken the broken straight sword, no health, and gone, fuck you, I'm awesome, and just fucking obliterated the guy, but it's not really the way that's supposed to work. For those of you who are interested, we can't get to that item while we're here at the moment. That's the rusted iron ring. It should be in my inventory, actually. Can never take that off again, which is annoying as fuck. But that. Where are we? Yeah, brakes are removed. But the rusted iron ring is where yes, improves bounce on poor footing, which doesn't sound that great. But if you're in swamps and such, it lets you walk without having that movement penalty, which is really useful when you're in places like Blighttown, which we'll get to later on, and also in places such as where you fight the Hydra, at least the first Hydra that you encounter normally, unless you got to Ash Lake early. I'm getting ahead of myself. The point is that the Rusted Iron Ring is something you really want if you want to make some of the more difficult fights in the game just a little bit easier for yourself. There's that fucking boulder, because fuck you, you're not getting me this time, you massive cunt. We go around here though, there should be a door. Can I open this yet? Yes, I can. Didn't know if that needed a key or not, to be honest with you. Rest of bonfire replenishes. Ah, here's Oscar of the story. He's the dude who let us out of our cell.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I'll ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you? Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here. Now I must bid. I would hate to harm you after death, and thank you.
I like Oscar. I'm really glad he let us out of our cell, but I still get pissed at the fact that when he died he didn't leave his armor. That pissed me right the fuck off. Had to find it later on. Nice guy though. Not really that much damage. Yes, I could just walk out the front door the other way, but frankly I want to see whether or not anything different happens if I go for the demon the way I did originally. Ah, fuck, let's hope I go through the side. Oh, that's a terrible miss. Fuck! I know they can't kill me, but it's just a conditioned response at this point. Remember one time, I think I got up after a roll in Anno Londo, and they had one of those big ass fucking dragon archer things. Ah, fucking Dragon Slayer arrows sticking out of my skull. That was not a good look. La da 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 da. Okay, yeah, so it just stays fucking dead. Good to know. Wah! Wonder if that'll break the ground under me. Nope. No way to get that demon earlier, apparently. I'm sure this isn't the most interesting playthrough anyone's seen thus far. I'm hoping that that changes, but it is just the first area. Anyway, I'm just gonna drink another Estus, because fuck it, why not? Might as well keep that full health, that beautiful, beautiful full health. Yeah, exchange ahead, not wrong at all. Now, this is where Snuggly the Crow lives. Not sure what it's called in Dark Souls 2, though I have been playing a lot of Dark Souls 2 recently. I know that the crows are called Picklepea and Pumperum in number 3. But you can basically leave shit here and the crows will exchange it for stuff. It doesn't look like they'll talk to me the first time though. So I guess we'll do it when we have to get back, when we fight the other demon that was stomping around on the bottom floor. Which we'll probably do in the next video, to be honest with you. So we'll just come up here, look around. Does look nice, I must admit. Anyway, what Oscar was talking about was the fate of the undead. We'll get into that a little bit more later on, but effectively, those are the first guiding words you get in this game. It gives you an idea of where you need to go. Hit the Bells of Awakening, and from that point onward, you'll get more direction. Please note I said bells, not bell, because there are two.
In the ancient legends, it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Welcome one and all to Firelink Shrine. Level up and kindle at bonfires. Really wondering why that's come up right now. Because I'm sitting here going, it's New Game Plus guys, we can dispense with a lot of the bullshit. Memory serves at 3 humanity, not that I need any at the moment. And the Crestfallen Warrior over there will give you the other bit of information about there being 2 Bells of Awakening, not 1.
Well, what do we have here? You must be, let me guess, fate of the undead. Right? Well, you're not. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the well, there are actually 2. One's up above in the undead church. The other is bring them both. And something happened. Not much to go on. So, off we go.
So that's him doing that stuff. Now we run down here. So, this is our fire keeper, at least initially. Anastasia? It doesn't really matter. Of Astora. Anyway. She cannot speak and all that good stuff. But, yeah. She'll be the one who's looking over us. Honestly, out of the fire keepers, I think I prefer the one from 3. Just because she had more personality and you interacted with her a lot more. But, there's nothing wrong with Anastasia. She does eventually regain the ability to talk, even if she doesn't have that many lines. We should also have Thoros, I think his name is? Fuck it, he's a cleric. He's a cunt, but he is a cleric. This dude. Cunt ball. Sanctimonious prick.
There. I am Petrus of if not,
If you keep talking to him, I think he offers to teach you miracles.
Hello there. I realize, but I also want you to know here. No.
Copper coin. Yeah, I just want the miracle option, you cunt.
I have to. So what if I would that? Very well. That is a shame. Speak to me if you...
Yeah, he can teach you miracles, but you have to join the Way of White. Now, I could join the Way of White, but I quite like the Covenant I'm in at the moment. Is it displayed on my stats sheet? Covenant none. Oh, fuck. Oh, I thought I had all my Covenants unlocked still. I was a Chaos Covenant, which is more of a PvE Covenant than anything else. No, all I have is Way of White at the moment. Well, anyway, considering we've escaped the Undead Asylum, I think we might call it there just for now. Thanks a lot for joining me for this very, very short video of our first of our Dark Souls Let's Play. I've been Lenny for Bull in a China Shop. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.